Alright, you guys, what's up? Welcome to Call of the Dead Spawn Room, part of the Spooktober Starting Room Challenge Contest thingy.
The ghost over there.
Wow.
Up there.
Yeah, dude, that's creepy.
Look how good this looks,
It
dude.
looks really, really good.
I was like, this looks great.
Can I have a full map like this? This is awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
Dang,
Exactly.
dude.
Oh man, it looks fantastic.
I always like the Halloween themes, you know. I think Halloween fits year round. Okay, this is a Wonder Fizz machine over there.
Gobbly gum.
And we got Shiva. We've got
Really?
RK.
That's it, eh?
Yeah, Wonder
Alright,
Fizz
well,
it is.
I'll hit that a few times and then I'll probably just hit gobblegum because I'm not rolling the dice on perks.
Roll out. Ow.
I'm not a big fan of that. Can you go up here or no? Oh
I
no,
went
it's
up there.
It's a starting room thing.
Yeah, it's a starting room thingy.
See, it would be a shame though with a map like this
Y'all.
if the creator just left this and that's it, instead of continuing and building upon this.
Oh,
you
this
know what I mean?
is
Like,
such
it's
a
great...
solid start, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Then you could go up there.
The LV8 Basilisk.
Basilisks.
Have you ever heard of that?
Is it one of those energy weapons?
It is.
Yeah.
Boing.
Boop,
But it's
boop,
alright. Other than a quick delay in the beginning where it's doing a little mini charge up thing.
Yeah.
It's pretty fast. Oh. Now, are we supposed to do something with that ghost lady?
Well, she disappeared.
I know, that's what makes me worried.
Oh, there's someone in that window up there. Look it's growing. Oh my God, there's someone in that window up there doing something.
What is that? What did I hear? Something bad.
Oh, I like
I'm
the
trying
sounds.
to see if
the
she's
zombies
back, if we're supposed to shoot her or something. I don't know.
make. Is there any fillables or?
I don't think so.
So we played another one that had. We played the transit thing that had fillables and a buyable, and this one is like way custom. But I don't know if there's anything else to do. We're gonna find out.
Get out of here, you dirty rats.
Let me hit the box.
I mean, I thought maybe you're supposed to do something with that ghost lady that appeared, but
You never know. Uh-oh, it's the thingies.
The spitties. Hey, what? Oh, it's the spiders.
They're coming out of the ground.
Get out of here.
Yeah, you show them who's boss.
And
You show them who's boss. Are you out of basilisks?
yeah. Probably get a second weapon, eh?
Ooh, here's ammo for you.
Thanks, friend.
What is
Thanks,
ammo?
friend. Shopping.
Ooh, get yourself something. Get yourself something.
I guess there's no pack in here, eh?
Shiva and that.
Oh, I
No.
like ICR.
What you see is what you get, friend.
ICR.
Ooh, I'll cover you. I'll cover you.
Might as well take advantage of the shopping, right?
Yes, sir.
What did I get there? Mule. I'm pretty sure that was a red bottle. Oh no, it is. It's green with red liquid, right? Isn't that mule?
Yeah.
Watch out.
What is ammo? Oh, shoot. VMP's not covering you very well.
Right?
Max Ammer.
Come on. Oh, that was the last one. All right. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 perks. No speed, no double, no jog.
Really?
Oh, good time. times when the system hates you so much. Yes, the system hates you so
I had
much.
to wall buy Pack-a-Punch the Shiva.
Nice. Oh yeah, that's right. Uh-oh.
But I don't know, sometimes I find the Shiva pretty good pack.
Yeah, it is awesome. I love it.
I think it's good.
Yeah, I know it's very good. I'm just agreeing with you.
Get owned.
I think
Shiva.
you're right.
I hope
Oh
we're not
my
missing
God.
anything. It's such a glorious looking
I know.
map, right?
Well, it's the starting area though. That's the
Yeah,
contest.
but still. Fillable.
Oh yeah.
The other one had 2 fillables. It had
Oh, yeah.
it had a mixing bowl for mixing perks. It also had a buyable
Yeah,
ending.
what
like
was the other one? What did the other one look like? I can't
Transit?
remember. What was it? Oh, that's right. That's
it was
right.
inside the transit bus depot.
Now I think this is more creative.
Well, yeah, this is
personally,
custom, right?
and I think it looks spectacular. However, I wish there was something to do. Yeah, I wish there was something to fill, something to shoot, a mini Easter egg, anything, you know? Just something like that.
But I hope that this map gets made into a full map. This thing is so awesome looking. I mean, and like I said, dude, you can leave the pumpkin. But Halloween with zombies is an all-year type of thing.
Oh, yeah, for sure. How can you go wrong? It's spooky.
Spooky. I didn't even get to hit the thingy last.
The what? The what?
Gobble gum.
Why you no hit gobblegum? Get out of here.
Just give me something good. It's not what I was looking for. Extra credit. It's the
I know,
one.
I just did the same thing. Watch, I'm right near you. Perks! There, I finally got it. Booyah.
Cover me. There, crate power. That's what I wanted. Some crate power. What is that slide thing you got going? You have an explosive slide thingy.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I forget what. It's like the banana colada type thing.
It's if you want a banana colada. And you get caught
What
in
is
the
it?
rain.
What is that one called? The slippy slidey one? Is it banana something?
Yeah.
I think it is, right?
Oh, yeah.
I think so. I really, really think so.
Don't want the rift.
Great
pack?
power! Dude, oh, what was that?
The
What
rift.
that?
I just grabbed it. Like whatever.
Oh,
Rift.
no.
Ooh, nice.
Oh. I'll pack that for $1.
I have the cumulus struggle.
The cumulus. Oh, yeah.
Shiva time. Shiva.
Shiva! Some of that? You want some of that? You want some of that too, eh? Get over here! You want some of this?
You can do it.
You can do it. Where'd the
Yeah,
last...
see, you can feel already, right? You just feel like, okay, we're gonna stand here and do this. You
Yeah,
know what
yeah.
I mean? So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can tell that it's again, there's some people that make really good maps. There's some people that do really good scripting, and then
Yeah.
there's some people that do both, and you're like, no way, that is good
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, generally we see one of the two. They don't... I'm not trying to crap on anyone, but it's just more of a fact sort of statement, at least based on what we've seen, that, like you said, some people have a really good artistic, and they're able to see and visualize like a map that looks great,
Yeah.
you know? But
yeah.
in terms of playability, in terms of like what to do on it, how it plays, it could be crap. They don't have I guess the designs and how that works and the mods and making it fun. They make it look great. They don't always make it fun. And some people are really good at adding things and custom mods, but their design layouts are not good.
Yeah, I'm not good at either one.
But you see those, like, the really good maps, you always see a collaboration. It's usually, like, 2 or 3 people.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And it's for that balance, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Right,
not good at either one. I just play. I like playing.
I
Look
like
how little
playing.
the little elo sight is on this guy.
Yeah,
Just
it's
a
the
little fella.
Shiva.
Get it. It's good.
Dude, I want the Shiva so bad. It's so delicious and
good.
nutritious.
It's cumulus struggles.
So there's no pack. Were we supposed to do something with that? With that
thing up there? I don't
lady,
know.
you
It's
know?
never reappeared, right?
Yeah, it makes me nervous.
Did you stand behind me and get me tarp?
No, I was looking in the window.
Quit looking in the window.
What was that? What
Maybe there's
about
something
that?
in here. We're just missing it, dude. We're like, oh, there's nothing to do.
Oh.
Like, well, why didn't you guys do all the stuff? Look around. Are there pumpkins?
The thing is, I don't know what the rules. Oh, the rules are for his Mad Gaz's Spooktober contest. You know,
Spooktober.
that's spooky.
Is there any shootable thingies? Unique shootables?
There.
What about the boat?
What if I
Oh, there's a
just-
hand in the boat. Ooh, gross. Where the lady at?
You know what's funny? Last night, when I was talking, I was talking with my mother. So she calls like once a week because she's like pretty far up north now. So she
Right.
just calls usually on Sundays. But anyway, she called and she was talking to me, and then in the middle of the conversation, she's like, "Well, you know, it's a boot something." I'm like, "Whoa!" I'm like, "Did you just say a boot?" I'm like, I always, I hear Americans saying Canadians always say a boot.
Yeah.
I was like, well, it's a boot, and I'm like, they must be talking about like newfies and stuff, 'Cause I'm
Right,
like,
right.
When I
To
say
the
something, I say
extremes.
about. Like, I
Yeah.
don't say boot. And they're
Right,
like, oh,
right.
he said a boot. I'm like, no, I said about, and I'm not sure what you're listening to. But then my mother said, oh, well, it's a boot. I'm like, oh my god, like, what was that? What's even worse is she's actually British.
Yeah.
She's not. I mean, she's been here since she's been really young, but still.
Right?
I mean, my grandparents were Welsh and British, and I don't know, man. It was just so weird. I was like, oh my god, you do say that. I'm like, I wonder if everyone else around. I've got to listen to my own kids, see if they friggin' say a boot.
Well,
I'm like,
wherever you're from, right? You
I know,
don't
there's always
hear
like
it.
a dialect, but
Well, yeah, you don't hear it, right? And so
yeah, but I heard that, dude. As soon as she said, I was like, what? Did you just say a boot?
You've been hanging out with me too long. Dang Americans.
Dude, like, what is up with that?
Dang Americans!
I'm quite certain that I have some sort of, what do they call it? Not dialect, but the way that I speak is a little
Accent.
bit accent, I guess.
Yeah.
But the boot thing, dude, like,
They really got you, huh?
well, I just know. I know people are like, oh, it's a boot. I'm like, there's no way I said a boot.
Well, I can tell you in the U.S., there is all over this country, but mainly on the East Coast, from
Yeah.
north to south, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
kind of J-hooking all the way down in through Texas and all that. There's
yeah.
a lot of different accents that people
Oh my
use.
god, yeah. In the U.S., there's a crap load. You got that craw daddy friggin' Cajun type accent. You got the cowboy accent from Texas. You got the
Southern belle.
Southern, yeah. You got Boston. Put the car in the ass.
Boston, where you drop your R's. That's how I was watching this. What was it? One of The Departed with Jack and like Leo and stuff. And he's like, "Yeah, tell me when you came back into Boston, you start dropping your R's."
Drop in your ass.
And then you got you got New York, and
Oh,
even
yeah.
even in the Virginias and stuff, you got
Oh, yeah.
things and.
That's so weird, man.
But what I find interesting, what I find really interesting is like actors and actresses from England and
Yeah.
from Australia that do obviously primarily U.S. made movies, and they
Yeah, yeah.
speak perfect English with no
Yeah, they were able to get rid of their accent. And
no
speak
accent
full American.
from where they're from. I was watching this one thing. This was actually an Irish thing. I don't know. Yeah, it's the lady from X-Files. I didn't even know it was her.
Oh yeah.
You know who
Scully?
I'm talking? Yeah, Scully, Jillian, whatever.
Hey.
So she's actually dual citizenship, British and American, right?
Okay.
So when she played in the X-Files, which that wasn't a show that I ever watched,
No, I never.
But-
I mean, I've seen it,
but she was, had a regular, just, you thought she was from America. But
yeah.
when she was in this other one, she played like a metro detective from England that came over to Belfast to solve this serial killer thing, right? It was if I watched on Amazon, it was a 3-season thing. It was all right. She was crazy, dude, for an older lady. She liked to get her lope on, you know what I'm saying? She like met a young detective and immediately brought him back to her hotel.
Nice.
And then she got in trouble for it. But anyway, in that she had her normal British accent. And it wasn't Irish accent. It was British, right? But she was in Ireland playing with the Northern Ireland police force.
Yeah.
But that's an example. Think of there's so many examples. A couple of some of my favorite like war movie actors do that.
Yeah.
Like, you know who Eric Bana is? He played the Hulk.
Oh yeah. He was in Troy as well.
Yeah, in Troy, exactly.
Wow.
He was also in Black Hawk Down. He plays in a lot of movies like that. And Eric Bana is, I believe, from England. He definitely has an accent, but Mel Gibson.
Oh yeah.
What about what's his name from Gladiator?
Oh yeah.
Australian. A lot of Australian actors. Staple, what's his name? Temple Stapleton. Anyway, he was from Blind Spot.
Okay.
That's the one where the chick got all tattooed up and dropped off in Central Park, and he worked for the FBI. There was like 5 seasons of that. That's a really good one. But
Blind Spot.
He also played in. Oh, this was the classic one though. He played in this. I think I watched it on Amazon, but it was a Showtime series, right?
Yeah.
And it was what was it called? Strike Force or something. Anyway, they were a British military intelligence special force, and they would go around and do stuff, right? Really good.
Right.
So Sullivan Stapleton played the big American ex-Delta Force guy, and the guy who played the ex-SAS guy from England with the accent, right? Get this.
Yeah.
So Sullivan Stapleton is Australian with Australian accent, but he played the American with a perfect American accent. And the guy who played the SAS guy with a perfect British accent was actually born in Montana.
Oh really?
Yeah, so they could have swapped the roles, made it easier, but they literally had the American guy play the British guy and the Australian guy play the American guy, and I never knew it through like 4 seasons until I looked him up. I'm like, what? That guy was born in Billings, Montana? Like, come on.
So weird. You know what I find? It's weird in movies. I find that the international actors can play an American accent really well, like believable, where you're not even sure that they have an accent or where they're from other than America.
Yeah.
But you get too many of American actors where their English and British whatever accents are just atrocious.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
One of the worst, although it's not British and maybe it's a lot harder, was the mandolin, I think, with oh my god, what's his face? Who, what, where, why? What's that guy?
Yeah.
Anyway, that dude there, he was playing an Italian. Oh my god,
it was terrible.
He should have had an Oscar for the worst Italian accent ever. It was so bad. Nicolas Cage, is it?
Nicolas Cage, yeah.
From
The Rock.
Oh my god. But I also hear British accents. I'm like, dude, that is
put
not
the
good.
bunny back in the box.
Yeah.
I think
almost
that
like a cliche.
That's why I always think what's weird about accents, though, right, is that in America they're kind of like made up. The twang of the South and all this stuff. You can easily speak proper spoken English without that.
Well, because they do, right? People that are born in America, a certain area, they'll lose their accent, like for news or office or business.
Dude, I when we used to travel a lot, and we were down in Georgia. We had a job going on there for 3 years, so we had these contractors that we used. But every 3 months or so, we'd have to go down there with a crew of our own people just to oversee the contract job.
Yeah, yeah.
And I know I'd spend a week down there, and you would start picking up a little twang.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
And it definitely did it when I spent 10 days in Hawaii. I started picking up the Hawaiian because I was hanging out with not the office people are all like right from the mainland, but
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
out in the field with the guys, and these guys are all full on, born and bred Hawaiian. And I would pick up their lingo and start I catch myself,
Yeah, you can't help it. It's not like you're trying to be a poser. It's just
Oh no,
because
you
that's
just
what you're
it's
hearing.
natural,
you echo
yeah.
it.
Yeah. It's pretty funny though. Like I think that most people, if you spend any time somewhere where they spoke English with some sort of accent, you would definitely pick up on that accent.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I like the Korean American actors or Japanese American actors who first generation they're bilingual, right? They speak
Yeah,
both
yeah.
languages. But like this Korean American actor was raised in the South, so when they speak English, they speak with a Southern accent. You're like, what? it's crazy cool though.
That's
It's
funny.
really neat.
The helix.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. But I also think that it's probably easier to movie because if you make a mistake, they can always retake it. But I still
Yeah.
think that takes some good skill for people to do that. But
Well,
maybe,
yeah. I don't think you can just pick it up and say, "Oh, I've never done an English accent, but I'm going to do a whole movie." I'm like, that's probably not a good idea. Like,
I think what you said though is totally true. For them to go from whatever they have to just a regular American,
yeah, for whatever reason.
it's easier.
And I know from their perspective, it's an American accent. Like you having an accent, and for us, there's no accent. It's just
Well, it's that way for everyone, right? But
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like in the United States, in England, you can tell where someone's from. You can tell if they're from Wales or if they're from,
yeah.
London primarily, or
Swedish, German, even if they're speaking English.
yeah. But when it comes to like Irish, Scottish, and English, dude, I can spot that in a split second.
Oh,
But there's a
yeah,
lot
yeah.
of people that can't. You
Yeah,
can
yeah.
totally spot it.
As funny as when my Welsh relatives come over,
Uh-huh.
my wife has to use me as an interpreter, even though they're actually speaking English. Like they're literally just saying. Like I just remember the very first time they came over, he was like, "Oh, so how's work? Like, how do you do and what do you do for a living?" And then there was just this pause, and then
Right.
she's like smiling, it's like, "Oh yeah, yeah," and then I'm like, "He just asked you like what you do for a living." She's like, "Oh." And he's just laughing. I'm like, she literally couldn't understand a single word he was saying. But because I grew up with it, I was fine.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, yeah, we got to get rid of this, don't we?
Dude, this thing's not killing me.
Yo, what ups? What up, spiders?
Man,
Hey,
you
what
run
about
around,
me?
You run around all nervous thinking they're going to kill you, but they're actually not doing
Yeah,
anything.
these guys suck. Uh-oh, I might be going down. Look at that.
You just killed all the dudes around you.
Let him sting you from behind. Oh, you're getting hit a lot.
I know, nothing's happening.
Come on.
Cheat code! Anyway, let us know down in the comments what you guys think about the accents. I think it's really skillful that people can switch it up like that and you just literally don't know where they're really from.